I'm with Mary Beth Fisk, the CEO of the Ecumenical Center.
I'm with Jason Horn and I'm with Jonathan Horn.
I am very, very honored to introduce you to Major Rob Webb.
The Ecumenical Center arrived the afternoon of the shooting. Unfortunately, this very kind town that very much cares for each other was in a very broken state.
This funeral home is right across the street from the school. It's the one everybody's been hearing about on the news. This is the one where everything happened.
In many cases, this has been the worst news of their life, that they have lost a child, they've lost a loved one. Overwhelming sadness, as you can well imagine, as the community that's listening in can imagine when they've lost a loved one, but under these tragic circumstances, we don't expect this as an outcome.
As soon as we heard, we hit the road, and we didn't know what we were going to do, but we had to come down here and help.
Just felt the need to just come and be a part, just to lend that support behind the scenes.
It was an honor for the Salvation Army to be able to respond as part of a community response, a regional response to the folks in need in Uvalde.
We have maintained bringing teams of up to 15 counselors per day to support the community, to support the families who have lost a loved one, as well as to support those students that were in the building that have also encountered trauma.
Our mission was to serve the first responders, and we served around the clock. For the first 5 days, we provided over 2,700 meals, over 8,200 drinks, and more importantly, we were able to minister to people in their time of need.
Were all the families that were serviced here, did they all get to see their loved ones again?
Every single one of them.
Every one of them. Beautiful.
Every single one of them.
Amazing.
Yeah, we were able to offer them some closure thanks to the hard work that we truly had the best of the best here to serve these families. That's one thing that Jason and myself are most proud of. Every family got to see.
We had 5 cases that were extremely difficult cases, and all 5 families were able to see their babies, and they all decided to go ahead with open casket. That is the single most important thing that I take away from this, is that those families got closure.
There is a very large, brand new vehicle here. Can you tell us the story behind this?
So we're standing next to our newest addition to our disaster services fleet. This is a 24-foot emergency disaster vehicle. It's a mobile kitchen on wheels, and it can provide up to 1,500 meals a day in times of crisis. I am thankful that we had this resource and that we had dedicated staff members and volunteers that were able to go and to just pour themselves into this unique ministry in the time of crisis and the time of need.
Today, we're working in a slightly different environment and supporting families as they walk through the grieving process with the funerals and celebrations of life, which Mission Park has been such a big part of supporting these families through this most difficult time.
The Mission Park family's been fantastic. The huge things that we needed, we could get done. The very tiniest, smallest things we could get done. Mission Park allowed us to borrow a set of church trucks, which we desperately needed. And so little things like that. The Mission Park family, your family in San Antonio, your funeral homes that care about you daily, they're loving on Uvalde, and we could not be more thankful for these guys that serve you every day. You have a very, very great service in Mission Parks in San Antonio.
We'll continue to pray for and to lift up the folks of Uvalde however we can. We're here to support them, and we'll continue to do so in the days ahead.
There's such tragedy and loss in this community, but knowing that the hope doesn't end, knowing that there is still hope for their families as they grow. They will never lose the memory of that loved one, but they can certainly acknowledge that memory and live on. But they're going to need support, healing, and hope to continue that journey down the road.
You know, thanks to you two guys and all the support that y'all have given these families, and the love that you're giving, and the hope is really the main thing that I see happening here today. And thank you so much for all y'all do.
At Mission Park and Mission Park Cares, we'd like to bring you more programming each and every week.
Yes, just subscribe here or catch us every Sunday morning on Fox 29.
And remember, at Mission Park, it's our mission to care.